Halo, selamat malam. Selamat datang kembali di live Hecsa. Oke, sesuai ya seperti biasa sih kita meneruskan kembali perjalanan kita. Ya, tetapi mungkin malam ini agak sedikit melihat-lihat waktu karena enggak sih, kenapa melihat waktu juga ya? Ya karena nanti jam berapa? Mungkin kurang lebih jam 5 nanti ada maintenance kan. Dan ya begitulah. Halo Irize, telat? Enggak. Enggak sih, enggak telat. Oke, kita ke gamenya dulu. Wait, apakah aku sudah buka? Oh udah. Yup. Oke, bisa langsung masuk aja mungkin. Yap. Ini betul kan? Wait. Oh betul. Yap. Jadi kalau biasanya sih jam 5 nanti maintenance. Dan biasanya selesainya kurang lebih jam 10. Bisa kurang, bisa lebih, tapi cenderungnya biasanya kurang. Dan ya sesuai dengan judul, kebetulan kalau aku pribadi aku pengen gacha dua-duanya, tentu saja. Dua-duanya terlihat nice, terlihat bagus. Tapi ya sesuai dengan kebutuhan akun. Kalau yang untuk akun ini aku betul-betul mau gacha Nahida karena akun ini memang aku lihat sih butuh Nahida, lebih butuh Nahida daripada Xian Yun. Jadi ya begitulah, mari kita habiskan waktu walaupun sejenak untuk sekiranya ya sebelum sampai jam 5 kan. Halo Reza, selamat malam. Ntar aku mau ngapain ini tadi, lupa. Oh iya. Wait. Sepertinya ada suara. Kenapa suaranya kencang ya? Yap. Oke. Mohon maaf keributannya. Ada sesuatu yang jatuh di samping tadi. Wait. Oke. Semuanya terlihat baik-baik saja sih. Kenapa di sini an error occurred ya? An error occurred. Yes, kita selesaikan ini saja dulu lah. Seperti biasa, daily commission, resin. Resin nanti aja deh, resin deh. Aku mau ngelanjutin ya sesuai dengan peruntukan akun inilah, karena akun ini memang untuk story. Oh ya, tapi ngomong-ngomong, besok agak cukup spesial karena ya nggak spesial sih, ya biasa aja sih, cuma karena besok ada map baru dan patch baru, banner baru. Jadinya besok aku rencana mau mau login ke akun utama juga. Jadi aku di situ mau gacha. Ya di situ aku mau gacha, di sini di akun yang ini juga aku mau gacha. Tapi khususnya kalau yang untuk akun yang satunya memang sekalian explore map baru juga gitu. Ya seperti itulah. Jadi kan kalau di sini kan memang lebih fokusnya untuk story. Tapi karena besok patch baru, jadi besok akan aku sempatkan untuk So akan aku sempatkan untuk login ke akun yang pertama. Ini perasaan aku udah berapa kali ya dapet ini ya, quest ini nih kok kok kayak gak kelar-kelar. Mana tadi surat Godwin tadi? Nggak bisa dibaca ya? Oh, kali ini sama aja sih. Gak ada bedanya. Oke deh, kalau gitu. Ya. Kalau di akun ini aku jelas aku bakal gacha Nahida. Karena ya seperti yang bisa dilihat partiku ini sangat tidak reliable kalau menurut aku ya. Aura dendronya kurang, terus aura hidronya juga hilang-hilang. Jadi aku bakal gacha Nahida di sini. Dan nanti di mana? Setelah event Lantern Ride yang bisa pilih satu karakter B4 Liyue, aku pasti langsung ambil Shinju di sini. Ya jadi begitu. Ini apa? Oh, hanya ngedistract saja. Oke deh kalau begitu. Terimalah Dendrian Seed. Udah kali keberapa ya aku dapat yang ini ya? Kenapa aku harus kan aku kan udah bisa ini. Nah, aku kan udah ada ini. Ngapain pula? Yap. Sepertinya aku langsung aja deh ke mana? Ya ini dia. Setelah quest Yoimiya ini berarti setelah story quest Yoimiya ini berarti bisa langsung lanjut ke Archon quest. Bisa langsung lanjut ke Archon quest Inazuma. Nggak tahu sih apakah bakal malam ini langsung Archon quest atau enggaknya, tapi setidaknya aku pengen progres sih, tetap pengen progres. Lah, kok ada kayak gini kan? Sorry. Ntar aku kayaknya mau melakukan sesuatu. Oh iya, mau membesarkan volume dulu. Volume musik in game, dan setelah itu juga aku berarti mematikan Spotify. Oke. Spotify sudah mati. Dan salah. Oke, aku tidak mau mencet yang aneh kan. Yap. Looks good semuanya. Cuma kenapa ini kok di YouTube Studio kok malah error dia. Tapi yang kulihat-lihat sih baik-baik saja sih streamingannya. Oke. Kalau begitu kita langsung lanjutkan saja berarti ke Yoimiya. Aku sih berharapnya akun yang ini bisa jadi pengganti akun utamaku ya, karena ya Ether. Sementara akun utamaku tuh Lumin. Jadi pengennya sih ini bisa berprogres seperti yang akun utama. Oke, let's go.
Guys, don't be so down. He was only joking back there. How could the great Mujina yokai not exist, huh?
But we've never seen it for ourselves.
That's because the great Mujina yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it? It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And wisdom, too. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, remember to come and pick up your weapons from me before then, okay? No matter how powerful the great Mujina yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light them up and you'll scare it off no problem. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks.
Got it. Thanks, Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient.
Bajuku ternyata sama merahnya dengan
Hold up a sec.
tali belakang Yoimiya.
Slips of paper for you guys, one each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay, thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back now.
Oh, thanks, Yoimiya.
Ngapain sih tuh Hilicul tuh?
Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later.
Oke. Hilicul.
So,
Kita bertemu lagi.
so it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries though, I'm not blaming you.
Mana musiknya musik ini pula?
Yokai is
Hilicul.
pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset
Pensi
if
Hilicul.
someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist, right?
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute, it likes to play pranks, and doesn't hurt people. So, I guess now the kids' impression of the great Mujina yokai is mostly influenced by me.
Huh. So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
Maybe so.
ngapain sih nih?
I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it.
Oh,
Sure, it's likely that the parents
MC
just
kita nih
wanted
kayaknya
to stop the
dibantai
kids from
sama
staying out
si
all the
Hilicul.
time. But they could have easily had other reasons
Harusnya
too.
kita di samping
I
Paimon
just
nggak sih?
go ahead and tell them that the great Mujina
Iya,
yokai
kayaknya
doesn't
kita
exist
harusnya di
without
samping
knowing the
Paimon.
story, then who knows? I might be doing more harm than good. Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out
Yoimiya
lights that are
pun
all
suka
the colors of the
berfantasi.
rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland if you can find them. I know that they don't
Yoimiya
really
yang suka
exist,
berfantasi.
but I still enjoy believing in them.
Aduh.
If someone came up to me and started telling me to stop being so stupid, they don't exist. I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face.
Apa sih Hilicul nggak selesai?
It's just so annoying.
Kenapa harus? Ya, kenapa harus kekanakan
Because
sekali?
maybe it doesn't matter so much if something's real or not. Maybe magic and awesomeness are what makes something worth believing. Why should someone else get to take that away from you?
Kan
The things we believe
MC
in,
kita ini
experiences
dibantai
we had
sama
when we were
si
young,
Hilicul.
turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing. If we tear apart these kids' fairy
Tuh
tales
kan,
now,
dibantai
what else
terus
do we
sama
have to tell
Hilicul.
them? That Inazuma's
Astaga.
locked down, all the grim tales of the Vision Hunt decree. I think it's a bit too early for all of that.
Yeah. Oh, way too early, for sure.
Aduh, bener-bener deh. Jadi ngulang lagi nih. Kejar anak-anak yang akan pergi. Lah, sini kan? Ih, bener-bener deh. Telur-telur. Nah.
Our bond is strong.
Ini mana anak-anak yang akan pergi? Oh, ke sini. Bener ya? Bener kah? Di mana? Lah. Ini bug lagi atau gimana ini? Ini bug kah karena aku tadi mati? Wait. Coba deh aku teleport dulu deh. Aneh-aneh. Aduh. Ya, gamenya rusak kah ini? Atau gimana ini? Gamenya rusak ya ini kayaknya. Kalau aku lurus nggak bisa. Dia cuma di area kecil ini aja. Ya gamenya rusak ya kawan-kawan. Sepertinya kita perlu untuk mengulang kembali. Aku perlu untuk merelock kembali sepertinya ini. Ya. Oke. Semoga baik-baik saja sih.
Cheer up, guys.
Nah,
Don't be so
kan.
down. She was only joking back there. How could the great Mujina yokai not
Balik lagi
exist,
ke
huh?
scene yang tadi.
But we've never. That's because
Aku langsung
the
skip aja ya. Sorry.
Okay? Even if you
Sorry,
can't
aku
handle
skip
how
aja.
power- It's up to you guys. Got it. Oh yeah, hold up. Just tell me.
Gamenya
what's
rusak,
going on.
kawan-kawan.
You'll know what it's about. Okay. Big sure thing. Will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later.
Nah, kan kita harusnya di samping Paimon.
So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described the great Mujina yokai. Okay, but yeah, the first time I but when the kids asked me, so I get.
So in a way, this monster...
Maybe so. Sure, it's likely that the. Can I just go ahead and tell them that the
Okay.
great Mujina yokai doesn't exist without knowing? Besides, they're just kids. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies
Nah, ini tadi yang
too.
Yoimiya suka berfantasi.
I know that they don't I give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face. Because maybe it doesn't matter so much if something's real or not. The things we believed and the experiences we
Kurang
had
lebih kita tadi sampai sini.
turn into our
Jadi
priceless
kita langsung
treasures as we
putar
grow up.
otomatis saja pakai dari
Kids,
sini.
surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew
Okay.
dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing. If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down, all the grim tales of the Vision Hunt decree. I think it's a bit too early for all of that.
Yeah! Oh, way too early. For sure.
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks show
Okay.
is just around the corner, and there's still a lot of things to get ready.
Naganohara fireworks show? Is that hosted by your family or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you. In that case, come with me to Naganohara.
Naganohara.
We'll go see my boss.
Naganohara.
There's still a few fireworks to finish off before the show. Inazuma is home to the
Oh,
Yai Publishing
ada
House,
dialognya.
and a lot of people who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about. A lot of them have bad endings though. Like the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be
Yoimiya
kept
suka
that way.
ngobrol ya. Oh, udah selesai. Kalau kita tadi memang langsung jalan, kayaknya memang selesainya pas sekali di rumah dia. Kayaknya. Oke, ini kita sudah ditunggu sama ayahnya Yoimiya.
Hey pups, I'm back.
Hey Pops.
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friends or customers?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I,
Waduh.
Naganahara Ryunosuke,
Malah mau
will tell
berdongeng.
you all about the long history of the Naganaharas.
Naganaharas.
Pops, I need to ask you about something.
A
Nah, mulai.
long time ago.
Pops has started telling his stories again.
Sama aja dengan Yoimiya
Ever since
sebenarnya.
Pops had his accident,
Yoimiya juga
his
suka
ears don't work too
ngobrol.
well.
Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like you were having a coherent conversation.
Much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn with many beautiful colors.
Pops, wait!
Huh? What's that?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered. So have the ones from the day before yesterday. And the ones from the day before that.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered.
Aku kira
They should have
paham.
arrived today.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry. Your old man's skills are still as sharp as ever.
No, Pops, the materials. The raw materials for making fireworks.
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh, the materials.
Yes, the materials! Sorry, Paimon got all excited because you finally got the message across.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying.
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them. Okay, Pops?
Oke.
Of course. Leave it to me.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something.
Ah, betul. Tapi kan kepribadiannya sama dengan Yoimiya. Suka ngobrol gitu.
I get told that a lot. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully. When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So I told my Pops everything. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day.
Huh? Why would you do that?
It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the
Yes,
corner
see.
and the materials
Emotional
still haven't
support.
arrived. We need to think of an alternative.
Yoimiya? Is that you?
Oh, you scared me there! I thought I told you to be more careful before
Siapa
you
ya?
speak.
Sorry.
Hold on, I'm coming over.
Siapa ya? Kok aku lupa. Coba kita ngobrol sama bapaknya.
Oh, don't worry about me. Go take care of business first. There'll always be time for my stories later. I have a lot of time. And a lot of stories to tell, too.
Oke.
No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side.
Orang yang punya vision kayaknya atau gimana?
We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakujiro. So far, at least,
Ya
everything
kayaknya
is
orang
going
yang
according
punya
to plan.
vision kayaknya.
We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out
Oh,
the boat
orang yang mau
situation for you,
kabur.
as promised.
Thank you for all your help.
Siapa dia? Kenapa dia sembunyi di rumahmu? Kita kayak orang cemburuan gitu ya. Bukan siapa-siapa tapi kok cemburuan.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in,
Dia
the
baru kabur
Tenryou
kembali ke
Commission
Inazuma.
found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
An arrest warrant?
Shh, keep it down. We don't want to draw
Bising
anyone to
Paimon nih
attention.
memang.
If Sakajiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again.
Okay.
Yeah, we know it's going to be
Mau kabur
dangerous,
kemana emangnya?
but there aren't many other options left.
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary. If things are this bad, couldn't you just not come back in the
Bukannya
first place?
nggak usah kembali aja
Well,
daripada.
there's something I felt I had to do. But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but now I'm not sure anymore. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Naganoharas.
Little piece of paper?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little paper slip with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
Wow, that is so awesome.
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. I would have thought that things would turn out the way they have.
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high and dry.
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
Alright, well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long.
Akan segera.
And get back inside. I'll let you know as soon as I have
Lagi-lagi
an update
typo.
for you.
Akan segera kembali.
I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
Loh, dia masuk lagi ke dalam
It's a
situ.
shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Ya,
Even
prosedur
then, we
macam-macam.
only got through thanks to some help from Miss
apa ini?
Hiragi Chisato of the Kanjo Commission.
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much help to Sakujiro. I just wish the commissions could be a little bit more flexible. I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh?
Ya sih, benar sih.
Well, no matter what, I have to find a way to help him. I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself. And then you can come meet me back at the house later.
Gak apa-apa Yumi, aku bantu. Karena kalau nggak bantu kamu, aku nggak bisa nerusin. Aku nggak bisa nerusin apa namanya, Arkon Quest.
Oh, cool! Then let's start with Sakujiro's boat. We can chat along the way.
Oke. Oh kita,
If it's
wow,
fine with you,
air
can we
36.
ask how you two first met?
He saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together.
Oh ini bercerita tentang pertemuan kita sama Paimon.
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time.
Hah?
Why do you look so excited?
Because
Apa?
you said person, and not floating child or a mascot.
Oke. Coba kita ketuk jendela.
Thank you for helping me with the escape plan. I wish I wasn't so indecisive.
Oh. Kalau Bapak Yumi ya?
she's always full of life. That's
hujan
my
ya?
girl. That's my girl.
Oh iya, hujan. Jadi kita ngapain ini? Oh, kita sama Yumiya. Kita bikin kapal. Apa ini tadi? Oh, ada item. Oke deh kalau gitu. Siapa ini? Koichi.
Koichi, I'm here. How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. I was questioned, though. Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
Oh, don't worry. They're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the same boat here.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryo Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
I understand. I'm sorry for dragging
Ya,
you
tetap
into this
ketahuan lah.
mess.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time. So just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after all.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
That's a long story, actually. Where do I start?
Kok senang bener apa cerita-cerita sejarah?
Maybe I'll come back to that after moving the boat here.
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the conversation there.
Nah kan,
Okay, well, I'll
Sama aja
leave
kayak
you to it for
bapaknya.
now and meet you back here later.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away. I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. It's killing me. Of course,
It's killing
Pop's happy to
me.
listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials. I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials.
Oke, kalau susah nggak perlu repot-repot kok.
It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders.
So, what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with watching things go boom! And then seeing all the lights and colors and... What I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine. Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So, when I'm in the mood and I've got a lot to say, I just have to get all out there in one go and leave no regrets. Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people that I know.
Ekstrovert banget ya, Yoimiya ini.
Question, doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh, you kinda have a point.
Oh, obrolannya hanya sampai situ saja. Yap, kita Ini bukannya itu ya? Ye Publishing House ini ya?
Please speak to President Sung. I'm just
Iya deh. Oh ini kayaknya apa namanya? Quest kita. Nah kan. Morihiko. Morihiko.
Morihiko, how's business these days?
Yoimiya, there you are. I thought you might show up.
Aku sama sekali nggak ingat aku kalau
No
ini.
need to beat around the
Sorry
bush.
Yoimiya yang
You're
pertama
here
ini.
for the fireworks materials,
Sama
I
sekali
see.
nggak ingat ininya.
I put a batch aside just for you.
Jalan
It'll
ceritanya.
definitely be enough.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute materials. I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh, so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made? It's no trouble at all, my friend. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows, he probably would have run away by now.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige. Customers come first. Always.
All right then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Your father must be very proud of you. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh, no you don't. That's out of the question.
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things you need to get done today.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
There's no convincing you, is there? All right then, if you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Terima kasih Morihiko.
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
Well, for one thing, if you want to commemorate something, naturally you're gonna want something loud, bright, and beautiful. But I think more importantly than that, everyone trusts us. If it wasn't for our customers, we wouldn't be able to stay in business. Anyway, we've gotten all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
Oke, kita ke blacksmith berarti. Alurnya ini yang aku kurang. Oh, udah 4 dari 4. Alur story quest Yoimiya ini aku lupa, aku yang pertama ini alurnya nih. Sama sekali nggak ingat. Oke, kita langsung aja.
Mr. Aminoma, it's me!
Hajime.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
No worry. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that could be a problem. Some worries. How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my ore, right?
Biji besi.
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Amenoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind is disturbed, it will show in the blade that is forged. If you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed in disrupting his concentration.
But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Mau ditempa sama
Master,
ownernya.
you mean you'll do the work personally?
Is that so surprising? It is, after all, the only option.
Thank you for helping out,
only
Mr.
option.
Amenoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event. This I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to Ryunosuke for all the business he has given me. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future.
Iya,
Do not rush everything at the last
dadakan
minute.
terus Yumiya nih.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan late in the day.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, it may never be enough. Excuse me. I will be back shortly.
Oh,
Wow, Mr. Amenoma! Just look at the shape
Oh,
and
langsung
size
jadi.
of these grains. It's beautiful. I'm at a loss for words. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life. They are impossible for me to forget.
So have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a long time already?
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another, but the ingredients required to make fireworks have remained the same. Hajime, in the future, this will be up to you.
I know.
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
Oke, kita berarti langsung ketemu sama Koichi yang tadi ketemu di semak-semak sana. Semak-semak. Ya, itu tadi di luar sana. Kalau kita ngobrol sama kakek nih. Oh. Oke, default ya. Obrolannya masih default. Dan ya, kita ketemu lagi di tempat yang sama sepertinya. Untuk membawa si siapa tadi tuh kabur. Ya, masih di tempat yang sama. Kurang lebih.
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day. Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I
Ini
wanted to
apakah
find an opportunity to catch up.
Jadi tambah lebet
When
ya.
we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have the
Enggak
chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Oh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are
Oh,
free to live
berarti
their life however
jawaban
they
dia yang
want,
ini
and
tergantung
whatever makes them
opsi yang
happy.
kita pilih tadi.
My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there.
Kan?
It was from the winery or something.
Dawn Winery! Their dandelion wine is super famous.
Yes, that's the one. I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling me all night about how good it tasted. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
Oke. Kalau demi menemukan adikku yang hilang ini kan kayaknya sudah terlalu klise ya. Sudah terlalu klise, sudah terlalu apa? Ya kita jawabnya kan seperti itu terus. Coba kita pilih yang pertama. Istilahnya berhadapan dengan Raiden Shogun.
And to find the lost family member too.
Ditambah sama Paimon.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh. That must be really tough.
Biasa sih.
I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma.
Hah? Kenapa?
Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. And if you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired. An adventure friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way.
Kayaknya Yoimiya ini mancing-mancing kita, membujuk kita untuk tinggal di Inazuma nih. Kok rasa-rasanya dari kata-katanya tuh kok kayak, ya semacam kayak Ayaka kemarin itulah, kayak ada unsur naksir-naksirnya gitu.
Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories. Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
Yoimiya, I'm back.
Ini dia.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting a little longer? Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though we don't want to raise any suspicion.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super sturdy, right?
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
Oke. Konfirmasikan kondisi perahu. Apakah mungkin kita langsung berantem di sini atau gimana ya? Oh, itu dia perahunya. Nggak ada apa-apa kan? Nggak ada sesuatu yang terlihat aneh sih.
That's way too small.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Inazuman timber.
Terbesar dan terkuat.
Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly dangerous.
I'm also hoping Sakujiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them secretly in the night. This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Okay.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakujiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakujiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the Tenryou Commission?
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait! Oh no!
Paimon bilang oh no ini berarti belakang kita sudah ada sesuatu ini kayaknya. Oke, kita bersiap nih, kayaknya kita udah di ambush.
So you're seasoned cooks already, eh? Don't know what I was worried
Hah?
about then.
Terus tadi oh no tadi kenapa?
Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi.
Oke deh. Kira ada
Your
apa?
fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken
Kakak
Mora
ketiga.
from the Naganoharas.
Who's third sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends, but eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business.
Oh, saudara
One by
Koichi
one, they left,
semuanya
until
keluar
Koichi
dari
was the only
Inazuma.
one of them remaining in Inazuma. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always going to be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to our childhood, and we'd be chatting away like in the old days. To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Oh, kita langsung jemput orang yang di rumah Yumiya kayaknya.
So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid or held me once as a baby or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do. You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing.
Oke, itu kisah, sekelumit kisah dari Yumiya. Dan kita lanjutkan memberitahukan ke Sakujiro.
The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
Kenapa?
After how much effort it took
Loh.
to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat. My prospects don't look great.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryo Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... no, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
Why did you want to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to
Lah ya,
do?
dia belum cerita dia
I
ini.
didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities. Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left
Orang
behind.
Inazuma, kabur dari Inazuma.
So I
Kalau balik ke Inazuma,
forget it.
malah
It
ditolak.
doesn't matter now. It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but
Ya
instead
kabur lagi dong
I found
berarti.
myself in the situation I'm in now.
What a pity.
Daripada ketangkap kan.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could.
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision.
Nah, terus kapal tadi
The
gimana?
Tenryo Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right. That elderly couple, old customers of ours. Their son's in the Tenryo Commission, isn't he? Yeah, quite high up as well. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues.
Resiko.
You should get back indoors, Sakujiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's so many orders to finish. Pops? Pops? No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Ahem. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer, just time.
Oke. Oh, itu saja. Oh, jauh ternyata. Oke deh. Di Konda ya berarti. Gimana sih? Nah. Oke. Sepasang orang tua. Oh, ini. Saburo Kaori.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, come on in, dear. Come and take a seat. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Oh, before I forget, I brought the fireworks that you ordered.
Kita ngerayu pakai kembang
Thank
api
you, dear. Your
untuk minta
family
tolong.
is so good to us every year. First your father, and now you. I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of Naganahara fireworks.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
No. We can't be putting you to work when you're a guest in our home. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come by more often.
It's no trouble, really. We don't mind helping.
Oh, you're such good kids. As for mine, he's all grown up now, hasn't found anyone yet, and he doesn't visit very often. If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering it to Satoru on the other side of the village?
Sure, it won't take us a moment.
Satoru ini siapa?
The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first and then deliver the pickled radish.
Bersihkan taman. Oke, kita coba ajak ngobrol ini nenek dulu.
Thank you, dears. Oh, sorry to make you run errands for us.
I'll brew some
Oh,
tea and
langsung
prepare some
dua-duanya.
snacks for when you get back.
Oke. Bantu membersihkan taman. Potong juga.
Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now.
Inikah Satoru? Oh iya, betul. Satoru.
Hey, Satoru! How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life, as always.
As
Thanks to
always.
the support of our loyal customers, the family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liu a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help.
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe? But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family ever. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them, even if it does mean putting up with some conflict. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship, but still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that, as would all of us in Konda Village. You're always welcome here.
Thank you! Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
The Naganohara fireworks show must be coming up soon, right? My daughter left quite a while ago. She couldn't get out of the house quickly enough. She's clearly very taken with this boy in the city. It was written all over her face. But at least she's happy, I suppose.
Oke, kita kembali ke kakek nenek tadi. Ini dia mereka.
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
50 years since what? Some important day?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still
Orang-orangnya
trying
suka
to
banget
win
sih
me over.
berdongeng-dongeng ria gini nih.
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to win my affection.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fireworks show. We've been together ever since.
Oh, udah. Selamat ya.
To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop and ordered my firework. Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her and saw her eyes twinkling in the light of the fireworks. Before I knew what was happening,
Malah menceritakan masa pacaran.
I'd already said it. And, well, she'd said yes.
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time. In others, it's no time at all. Really, it's just a number. But 50 years of being together, now that is something worth commemorating.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks just for you.
Oh, no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same firework every year. It wouldn't be the same without it. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back with not a single regret.
What a great relationship they have.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up? Was there something you needed to discuss?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about.
Akhirnya to the
but
point
here
juga.
goes.
Setelah basa-basi cukup panjang dari tadi. Nah, untung ada kayak gini juga jadi cepet.
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boys' best friend when they were young.
Malahan.
They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day, they had a terrible argument.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful.
Ya, tapi dia masuk ke Tenryu Commission.
They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off.
Lupa aku endingnya yang story quest Yoimiya ini apa. Yang pertama ini.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenryu Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help.
Okay.
But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
What a strange coincidence. Who'd have thought?
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryu Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryu Commission's most wanted list.
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind.
Ya, resiko
We
sih.
can find some other way to help
Gimana
Sakujiro.
lagi?
There's no need to make things difficult for you.
Waduh.
This sounds like something for Sakujiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves.
Yes. It'd be so nice if they could go back to the way things were.
I think after all these years,
susah, Nek.
they ought to let go of their grudges.
Terus kita kemana
Well,
nih?
can't say we didn't try.
Oke.
I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Oke. Kita kabarin dulu, kita lihat percakapan mereka.
I'm sorry that we weren't much help.
One day, though, that child is going to have to face up to his feelings. This is one life lesson that he can't learn from his parents.
Oke. Berarti ini kita langsung ke rumah Yoimiya aja. Lupa sih aku apa nanti si Sakujiro tuh bisa kabur atau gimana. Lupa endingnya. Oh, langsung ke trigger.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened.
Oh.
Some people from the Tenryou Commission came by.
Huh? Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was inside.
Oh, kabur kayaknya dia.
Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryou Commission wasn't able to capture him.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. Names. Reading names. Suddenly showing up like this. Surely it must be Keisuke's doing. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city.
Apakah domain ini?
I wish I'd caught their names.
Kan kalau story quest bintang 5, karakter bintang 5 kan biasanya domain.
Happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. Thanks.
Jadi kemana?
If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for Sakujiro.
Kayaknya bakal berbaikan deh mereka
We
ini.
can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down.
Oke, kita coba ajak ngobrol mereka ini.
Things aren't boding well for Sakujiro. If only there was something we could do.
Be careful. This is the Tenryou Commission we're talking about. Please don't do anything you might live to regret.
Oke. Oh, masih dekat ternyata 76 meter. Oh, itu kah? Kayaknya anak-anak ini deh. Apakah mungkin anak-anak ini? Ntar, kita coba jangan men-trigger ya. Iya deh, kayaknya anak-anak itu yang punya petunjuk ibaratnya. Nah kan. Matsuzaka.
Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later.
Aren't you gonna play with us, Yoimiya?
I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. I'll be back later on. But I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
Yay! We're gonna get candy! Woohoo! Candy! Woohoo!
Candy,
also,
woohoo!
I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a bunch of scary-looking men?
Paman yang kelihatannya galak.
Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing someone.
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, alright? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going.
Okay.
If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in.
Sepertinya di depan sini.
Look, there are people
Oh, ini dia
Tenryo
nih.
Commission over there. It must be them.
Oh, apa yang di atas itu ya? Coba deh, coba. Coba kita lihat. Enggak, ding, itu cuma helicul aja. Terus ini juga kayak nggak ada apa-apa. Ya, itu cuma treasure hoarder. Oke deh, kita kesini.
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting
Padahal
past.
nggak ada siapa-siapa di dalam tadi.
What a nuisance! Well,
Wes,
you've only got yourself to blame.
langsung tantang. Ya. Oh, masih ada lagi.
Out of my way! No! Drop your weapons! Justice will prevail!
I must withdraw.
Go the ship down! A bond is strong! Final warning! Help protect us!
I must withdraw.
Okay.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryo Commission? You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice, not even at the edges of the world.
Look at that! The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Oh, di sana ya. Oh, itu dia. Yang tadi kan nggak ada. Sekarang jadi ada. Nah, ini dia. Lengkap dengan kapal yang mau dibawa kabur tadi. Nggak bisa. Hah? Trigger.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it. I have nothing else to say.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
Menyetujui
You will
pendapatku.
return with me to the Tenryo Commission to await your sentencing. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this. Don't you have anything else to say to
Oh,
one
kita
another?
menjadi
Hey,
pembujuk.
I know you.
Kita menjadi
You're
pembujuk
not gonna
persahabatan
harvest
mereka
girl
berdua
who makes
kayaknya
the fireworks.
dengan Yoimiya.
I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryo Commission. There is never any room for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think like you're kidding. You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it all inside?
Tuh. Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't
Mereka
even done
berdua nih
anything.
ngambek-ngambekan kayak orang pacaran aja.
You seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you to a duel. If I win, then
malah
you need to say
ditantang.
everything that's in your heart. No more running from your feelings. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. You have to tell him everything. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryou Commission's punishment.
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle this with a duel.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! Alright, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Spring forth! Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that I felt lost. It wasn't that I'd changed my mind, I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep
Oh, ini juga udah bahas sampai Fontaine ya?
I was glad that I'd left Inazuma.
Apakah dari dulu kayak gini?
But then I happened to hear
Dari
about the
versi-versi
Sekoku
sebelumnya?
decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sekoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryou Commission. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing? The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't
Tunggu aku
kick
di
the
luar.
bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. I won't.
Berarti mau
Any chance we can watch the fireworks
ketemuan di
together?
luar Inazuma kayaknya.
Maybe
Atau
next time.
gimana?
I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like
Biar
you
nanti
said,
dia bisa
Yoime.
kabur gitu si
Even though I hadn't
Sakujironya.
fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right into what I was thinking.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then, right? Would you be able to make one for me?
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Ah, I see. Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't I? I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
Oh begitu endingnya.
Yeah, the way you took command of that whole situation was amazing!
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last opportunity to resolve it slip away before your eyes. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Kayaknya ke pulau itu deh. Oh ya benar. Ya yang ku ingat hanya bagian yang ini aja. Oh ternyata mereka itu tetap berpisah tadi si siapa? Keisuke tadi. Keisuke sama siapa? Sakujiro. Kenapa kamu di sini? Tapi ini orang Yashiro ya. Orang Yashiro berarti orang baik. Orangnya Ayaka ding maksudnya. Orangnya Ayaka, orangnya Ayato. Ini kita nonton kembang api ini berarti. Cutscene? Oke. Oh ini Sakujiro-nya.
It's... Keisuke.
So Yumiya, Yoimiya?
Berisik Paimon.
Oh.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh,
Oh, Paimon,
pertama dikeluarkan, apakah kita menjadi orang pertamanya Yoimiya?
anytime soon.
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet.
Oh ya, kita dapat cari kertas itu loh ya.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage.
Ya, ada makna bagi setiap orang maksudnya.
They were commemorating... Oh yeah, right, beliefs.
As for me,
Memperingati kita?
to be
Oh, enggak.
honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear, and it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist.
Ya, ini namanya adalah filsafat kembang api.
Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Oh, selesai. Nice. Nah kan, langsung Archon Quest.
Inazuma is not such a bad place.
Halo, halo juga. Selamat malam.
We should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about, right? As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over?
Ini langsung kita berarti meneruskan Archon Quest-nya gitu ya. Halo Yoimiya, mau foto sama-sama? Weh, bagus. Bagus. Ini saling berpandangan. Kita foto latar belakang kuil Narukami. Seperti ini, simpan. Hah? Apa itu? Pergi ke Komori Hosoi. Terus kita, kenapa? Nah, gini. Kita foto seperti ini. Bagus gak sih? Bagus kayaknya. Oke, terus kita sama foto kayak gini. Wes. Kayak. pagi nih. Aduh. Di sini pemandangannya jelek sih. Kita lihat ke sana aja. Wes. Saling melihat dengan Yoimiya, dengan pemandangan kota Inazuma. Nah. Ntar kalau aku sebelah sini gimana Yoimiya? Ntar. Woi, Yoimiya. Nah, mau noleh kan? Gak ada sudut yang pas. Ntar. Nah, sudutnya kurang. Tadi sih yang bagus tadi sih.
I think I'll stay here for a bit longer. The show is still not quite over in my heart. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige.
Oh, kita bisa ngobrol dulu sama Yoimiya. Kita coba satu-satu ya.
Matsuzaka and the others are still waiting for me so we can go hunt down the great Mujina yokai. I'm like a big sister to them, so I can't go back on my word. Also, I want to go and ask everyone what they thought of the fireworks. And over the next few days, I'd also like to thank everyone for their support. That includes you and Paimon too, of course.
Oke, dan yang
I think I'll stay here for
pembicaraan
but
kedua.
if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige.
Mahal nggak?
For you guys, I'll do it for free. I did kind of force it on you after all. Not to mention that I dragged you along with me and gave you all sorts of trouble along the way. I'd feel bad if I charged you anymore.
Okay.
It's fine. Look, how about we make a deal? After you find your sister, tell her to come to Nagano hire fireworks for all her fireworks needs. That way, I'll get another customer. Sound fair? Also, it'd be nice to meet her.
Kalau berhadapan gini bisa nggak ya? Bisa sih, bagus sih. Kamu nengok kemana kamu ini? Apa yang kamu lihat? Oh, kulus. Kamu lihat kulus ya? Ntar nih, lihat Yoimiya dulu. Nah, lihat Yoimiya nih. Nah, berpandangan gini. Nah. Terus foto. Fotonya gimana ya? Ini? Jelek. Bagus gini sih kayak kelihatan kalau Yoimiya-nya tuh noleh gitu. Mungkin sudutnya agak aneh tapi ya. Oke. Ada Yoimiya. Masih kurang yang ketiga.
Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige. I'll kick their butts again. I'm joking. Didn't I tell you that my family deals with the commissions quite a bit? We have an easy enough time of it. At the worst, we'd have to apologize, smile, and pay a fine. It wouldn't be the end of the world. You two should be careful, though. Without the same connections, you can't afford to be as reckless as me.
Dan itulah dari Yoimiya. Sekarang kita berarti bisa ke ini tadi. Nah, ntar aku mau klaim misi harian sama hadiah HR. Tapi karena nanti kalau di Catherine Inazuma nanti nge-trigger World Quest Serai. Jadi aku klaim di sini aja lah.
Ad Astra Abyssa.
Oke, klaim.
Thank you for
Klaim.
Ad Astra.
Oke. Apakah aku punya ini? Punya standar? Oh, nggak punya. Kita tukar aja dulu. Punya berapa tadi aku? 15. Oke deh. Tapi PT ku juga udah tinggi, jadi ya kejar ke Nahida saja. Oh, aku di sana kok ya. Oke, kita lanjutkan saja nih Arkon quest-nya. Karena sudah terlewati terlewati dua story quest Ayaka sama Yoimiya. Bisa langsung lanjut ini. Ini Chasm, ini apa namanya? Perilous Trail ya kayaknya. Apa sih detailnya? Pochi. Oh, ini itu Raiden sama jurnal penjelajahan Chasm. Ya, ini yang kayaknya yang Xiao Yelan itu. Ke-trigger nggak ya? Catherine Nazuma. Oh enggak. Oke. Besok dapatnya Cici. Iya sih, karena ini red off, tapi janganlah dapat Cici. Sekiranya kalau kalah red off itu aku semoga dapatnya kecing. Semoga dapat Cici. Doanya menyedihkan. Oke. Kayaknya bisa langsung lanjut kan? Bisa. Oke deh, kita langsung lanjut. Let's go. Udah dapet Cici, udah di akun utama, tapi yang ini belum. Yang ini dapatnya kucing gurun kemarin. Kucing gurun.
How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma?
Hujannya lebat ya?
Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already.
Oh, sudah pagi.
Not a peep. So where the heck is he then? Huh? What's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
Oh, ini dia. Mulai ini.
As I feared. On the way
Mulai
here,
cerita utama.
I heard that Toma had been taken
Mulai
away
cerita
by the
utama
Tenryou
kayaknya ini.
Commission.
Nah, kan.
I wasn't certain whether it was
Mulai
true,
nih,
so I
mulai.
came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true.
Ih, tambah lebet
The
pula hujannya.
Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision
Memperingati
he
vision
assembled
ke 100 gak?
And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Berarti harusnya sudah ada 100 orang yang playable. Bukan, 99 orang yang harusnya playable. Karakter Inazuma.
Preparing for? That was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
Arkon quest ini, Risa,
The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a
yang
milestone.
Yoimiya sama Ayaka sudah selesai.
With the 100th
Terus
vision,
ini
they wish
Arkon
to mark
quest
the success of the vision
lanjutnya
hunt
langsung ke
to
sini
date.
ternyata.
This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that,
Iyalah.
you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste.
Nah, ini
The ceremony is about to begin.
kita mulai
I will not abandon
memasuki
Toma like this.
menu utamanya Arkon quest Inazuma ini.
To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together.
Oke.
But
Kenapa ya, Kak? Kenapa? Jangan, kau pasti khawatir sama kita deh.
here for your return.
Kan?
Get back safely.
Sok-sok khawatir.
A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
Wah, ini dia. Mulai menu utama ini. Coba kita ngobrol sama Yaka.
Please be careful.
Oh, cuma itu. Tarumaru. Oh ya, seperti yang diharapkan ya, cuma itu aja. Dan kita berarti bisa langsung ke sini. Kita coba teleport. Apakah ke trigger? Ke trigger? Oh enggak. Ya, nah ini dia. Dan ada Raiden Shogun di sana. Kalau kita ngobrol sama dia ini apa sih dialognya? Oh, aku kira ada sesuatu. Kita bisa ngobrol sama Raiden nggak ya? Ini kan mereka kan pada di luar ini. Kalau kita ngobrol, oh nggak ada percakapan yang spesial. Kalau kita ngobrol sama Raiden, langsung ngobrol coba sama, oh ke trigger. Kacin. Wah, pertemuan pertama dengan Raiden Shogun.
Capable of using elemental energy without a vision. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions, the enemy of eternity.
Halo, terima kasih sudah subscribe. Welcome to the stream.
You will be inlaid upon this statue.
Wah. Plane of Euthymia. Oh.
You are that which is furthest from eternity. Exceptional.
Oh, no. Sini. Bisa nggak sih? Aduh. Sorry.
Evasion is futile.
Tetaplah nggak bisa. Aduh. Sorry. Aduh, sorry.
This ends now. Inferior.
Drop your weapons!
Evasion is futile.
Aduh.
Lightning falls
Lah.
on the land of eternity.
Lah. Aduh. Sorry.
This ends now.
Come on, we can do it.
Lah, nggak kena. Oh, kena. Kena gak sih? Oh, enggak. Ya, tetap gak bisa dikalahin sih ini. Memang bukan untuk dikalahkan. Halo, terima kasih sudah subscribe New Meta. Kok namanya New Meta? Apakah? Wow.
Strike dead.
Help protect us. Stand with me.
Maybe
Nah,
I wasn't meant for this world.
tar. Kayaknya aku berusaha survive aja deh dulu. Atau gimana ya? No. Oh, aku bisa makan. Setidaknya. Ya, paling nggak kamu hidup aja dulu. No. Sorry.
Inferior.
Sorry.
Drop your weapons. This can't be the end. Instabilities will be removed.
Aduh. Oh iya, ding, ini mulai yang kayak gini. Sama aja. Kalau aku pakai ini kan katalis. Sorry. Lah, tapi aku nggak bisa nge-heal dong, sama aja.
Strike dead.
Sorry.
I will mold you into the fountain.
Aduh, sorry. Ya, bubar deh. Kayaknya memang nggak boleh mati kan aku nih sebenarnya kan.
Inferior.
Tapi gimana kalau gini? Ngulang deh kayaknya nih. Oh. Ini cutscene buat.
Wake up!
Shogun, who was that?
Seize him under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.
Right then.
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you.
Ya udah pasti sadis lah. Kalau yang di Plane of Euthymia tadi itu kan memang si apa? Kalau nggak salah kan memang si A-nya itu tadi kan. Memang si Raiden A-nya yang di Plane of Euthymia tuh. Tapi kalau yang di domain weekly boss itu kan Raiden Shogunnya. Kayak apa? Kalau nggak salah kayak gitu kan. Jadi ya memang seharusnya Raiden A itu lebih apa namanya? Lebih OP. Lebih GG daripada si Raiden Shogunnya. Tapi ya itulah. Ya begitulah. Kayaknya memang nggak bisa menang sih. Tapi entah di beberapa YouTube itu ada juga yang kayak belum pernah lihat tapi pernah lihat judul kalau apa namanya duel sama Raiden yang tadi itu, tapi kondisinya tuh kita bisa menang. Nah itu apa yang terjadi gitu, ada itu tapi aku belum pernah lihat judulnya tapi belum pernah lihat videonya.
Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah, Sanganamiya's group, the ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt decree.
That's right. The resistance was founded by
Oh
Sanganamiya, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island.
Kita disuruh ke Watatsumi nih kayaknya.
Goro, who leads them in their war
Mana
against the
Watatsumi itu
Shogun's
jauh
army.
pula dari sini.
However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times.
Okay.
Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
We got
Oh ya, ini kan kita dikejar ya. Kita dikejar dan kita harus pergi. Ya ini wafat semua ini. Cari info di Tatara Zona. Ini kok mati semua. Ntar, maaf ya, agak sedikit berisik di sini. Sepertinya ada barang yang jatuh dan sebagainya. Tuh. Ya. Kita coba lagi ke mana? Ke sana. Apakah kan kita kan tadi kan disuruh kabur ini ceritanya kan? Tar wait. Yap. Kita kan tadi disuruh kabur ini ceritanya. Kalau kita balik lagi ke sana, apakah kita langsung di stop? Langsung di stop atau gimana gitu? Misalkan loh ya. Nah, ini ada 2 orang ini di sini.
You! The warrant is for your arrest! Freeze!
Oh no! Run!
Oh. Oh gitu. Berarti kalau kita ke situ juga ya? Kayaknya iya deh kalau kita ke situ juga. Ini tadi kan namanya patrol soldier nih tadi. Nah, ya itu dia. Ini patrol soldier juga kah? Ya, tentara patroli. Ini bukan siapa-siapa yang itu. Yang belakangnya ini patrol soldier juga. Ya, tentara patroli. Oh, oke. Berarti singkat kata kita ini memang diawasi. Yang di bawah ini siapa ya? Kayak jenderal. Yoriki, coba. Oh, kita nggak bisa aja ngobrol. Oh, nggak bisa. Oke. Yang 2 ini ternyata nggak bisa. Oke, jadi kita harus ke Tatara Zona yang dimana itu memang cukup jauh dari sini. Dan untuk kapal yang bisa digunakan ada 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cukup banyak kapalnya, cuma kalau kita yang di bagian sini kayaknya terlalu jauh. Mungkin kita bisa ke sini saja dulu. Kita pakai kapal. Ya mau nggak mau pakai kapal sih karena Watatsumi itu kan jauh di sini ya. Ini yang tempat pusat pemberontaknya si Shogun. Ya jadi begitulah. Kita harus naik kapal ke sana. Sekalian membuka map. Oke. Oh di sini ya. Kita sekalian ke sini saja untuk membuka map berarti. Oke lah. Wah, ngomong-ngomong sudah jam 12 ini. Sudah jam 12. Biasanya nanti maintenance mulainya jam 5. Jadi ya sebagai informasi saja. Ntar lagi maintenance guys yang lagi main apa namanya, diingat nanti mulai jam 5 pagi. Oke, kita ke merah-merah itu. Patung The Seven-nya. Untuk buka map. Sebenarnya kita bisa sih kalau langsung ke tempat ini yang di sini ini, cuma sayang aja gitu kalau nggak sekalian apa buka patung The Seven-nya. Karena ya ini apa ya? Iya. Ya di sini kayaknya nggak ada apa namanya, nggak ada kapal. Nggak ada pelabuhan kapalnya kayaknya, kalau aku nggak salah lihat. Oh, kita bisa nyalakan ini teleport waypoint yang di pyrohypostasis. Oke. Sip. Setidaknya kita bisa teleport dulu ke sini. Dan cara kita ke sana, ini datarannya rendah semua ini. Apa? Airnya. Ini perairan dangkal semua ini. Wah, nggak bisa. Kayaknya kita memang harus ke sini dulu deh. Oh, enggak. Kita bisa muter sebenarnya. Aduh, tapi lebih dekat dari sini. Ntar. Ya deh. Kita apa namanya? Kita lanjutkan saja dulu lah. Soalnya kita kalau mau buka map itu, buka yang merah itu harus memutarin pulau ini dulu pakai kapal itu tadi. Jadi ya kita apa namanya? Kita kerjakan saja dulu ininya. Misi selanjutnya. Ini kalau nggak salah ini pasukannya Shogun deh ini. Salah. Bukan di sini ya? Di mana sih? Oh itu. Dua orang ini. Oh, aku kira langsung di markasnya sana. Ishihara sama Takayama. Oke. Oh, kita harus ngendap-ngendap.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them?
Pasukan Shogun nih.
We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I doubt it. Their rear guard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around though, just to be safe.
Oke. Maju, lanjutkan menjelajah. Jaraknya nggak jauh sih. Ini kenapa ini ada apel 3 buah ini? Disusunnya kayak gini pula. Pasti ada sesuatu. Oh enggak ada sesuatu. Iya deh, ini kayaknya bau-baunya langsung digiring ke mana? Digiring ke tengah sana kayaknya. Ke Tatarasuna. Kayaknya lebih mending kita anu deh. Sekalian buka map aja dulu. karena ya Inazuma ini kan gimana ya, Inazuma ini kalau daerah-daerah di sini ini kayak berbahaya aja gitu kalau ya, apalagi dulu pas apa namanya, nah ini apalagi nih World Quest ini. Jangan sampai ke trigger aja. Oh, sebelah situ. Oh, itu dia. Questnya di situ. Oke deh. Mungkin kita bisa kesini dulu.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Oh.
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still got to be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi Beach. And that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
Berarti kita nih kayak apa ya? Kalau dari sudut pandang pemula itu kita nih kayak dipaksa langsung menjelajah gitu. Soalnya nanti kan endingnya di ujung sini. Markas apa namanya? Markas pasukan Sangonomiya. Nih kalau pohon-pohon kayak gini nih jangan didekati. Beracun. Seram. Dulu pas apa betul-betul masih pertama kali menjelajahi Inazuma dulu, aku itu salah satu mimpi buruk ini ya di Inazuma inilah, karena kita harus lebih waspada. Mereka apa namanya, tahu-tahu nanti di mana gitu, tahu-tahu di mana gitu. Nah itu kan kita kalau maju dikit aja kena. Dan mereka tuh ya ibaratnya agak lebih susah untuk dilawan. Ini juga kayaknya deket-deket sini ki ada kok. Padahal di dekat patung ini. Oke, setidaknya sudah terbuka. Yap. Ini kalau kita ke depan sedikit aja kayaknya ada itu. Tapi jangan. Kita lebih baik mau apa namanya? Mengamankan diri aja. Oh itu ada ley-line, jadi apa? Gak ada hilicul dan lain-lainnya. Karena lagi ada ley-line di situ. Oke. Nyalain nggak? Nyalain lah. Nah itu dia. Cukup gelap ternyata di sini. Gak ada apa-apa kan? Apakah ada Xavier di sini? Oh, udah ada Xaviernya. Udah ada Xaviernya. Luar biasa. Ya. Masih sangat lama sekali sampai ya enggak. Ya masih lama lah untuk kita berurusan dengan Xavier. Nah, ini salah satu tempat yang kita harus bisa waspada sebaik mungkin. Banyak jebakannya. Nah kan. Pokoknya kita harus kabur, lari dan lari. Langitnya jadi terang. Tapi tidak akan lama lagi. Tidak akan lama lagi langitnya akan hujan. Oke. Ini berarti kita ke sini. Untuk apa namanya? Untuk pasukan Shogun itu bajunya ungu. Tapi untuk pasukan pemberontak atau pasukannya Kokomi bajunya merah. Oke. Oh, bisa langsung. Lah, gak ada yang kena. Ini TP ternyata. Ini si TP. Ya, memang akun ini betul-betul butuh Nahida. Aduh. Oh, enggak ke tengah sini. Oh, enggak ke tengah sini. Yuk, tengah sini yuk. Nah, gitu bagus. Nice. Nah, nice. Ini kan tugasku jadi lebih mudah. Ya, ini TP ternyata. TP yang ya, itulah. Kalau kamu tahu siapa TP ya, kamu tahu berarti. If you know, you know. TP.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppei of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle. So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters? Have you come here looking to sign up? Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo SARA, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hunt decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sango Nomiya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the
Karena
battlefield
keinginan
too.
dia pengen punya vision inilah.
I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
Enggak.
He's a special case. He doesn't have a vision, but he can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome you with open arms. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword, If only taking down Shogunate Samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Oke. Dan kita temui. Wah, jauh ternyata. Kita bisa langsung ke sini nih. Sebentar lagi kita akan memasuki daerah yang penuh dengan hujan. Ini apa? Oh, Mirror Maiden. Yap. Oh iya, kan ada teleport waypoint juga di sini. Ambil deh. Sayang. Apa ini tadi? Gang Toki ya? Buku harian bajak laut. Oke. Perairan timur. Oh, oke. Nah, mulai hujan petir masuk pulau ini, dan ya kita harus bisa berhati-hati. Nah, mulai nih yang kayak gini-gini nih. Nah, mulai kan. Nah. Tolonglah. Oke, sip. Tak kena. Aduh. Aduh, mana tebingnya kayak gini pula. Oke, bisa. Oke, aman. Setidaknya untuk sekarang kita aman. Oh, nggak ada yang nungguin. Oke. Kita bisa ke sana. Tar. Harus agak berhati-hati. Ya dulu, menurutku sampai sekarang sih tetap tempat-tempat di Nazuma ini tempat-tempat yang apa namanya, mimpi buruk bagi pemula sih memang. Kan di bawah. Ada kayak gituan pula. Aduh. Tidak bisa dilakukan saat bertarung. Oke. Dan kita harus ke seberang sana. Ya, di mana itu cukup jauh juga. Sebisa mungkin kalau kita bisa manjat. Nggak bisa manjat ke atas lagi. Oke lah. Hampir aja. Oke, sip. Di sini ada world quest tapi enggak ada orangnya. Oh, ini dia orangnya. Kan. Itulah. Jangan di-trigger dulu. Woi, petir. Oke, di sini daerah yang cukup aman sih. Maksudnya aman karena nggak ada musuh. Yap, dan ini tempat pasukan pemberontak. Ya, pasukan yang pihak kita. Ada guru. Oke, guru.
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
Dulu kenapa kita di situ?
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance
Aku kena
is to
petir ya
defeat
tadi
the
ya.
Shogun's army
Kayaknya
and
aku
repeal the Vision Hunt Decree.
Kayaknya aku kesambar
This
petir
is
deh
no
tadi.
easy task. Each who sets foot on the
Akunya
battlefield
jadi
must
hilang.
be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me,
Kan harusnya kan aku di depan
why do you
dia
wish
gitu.
to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision. You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. Why do you wish to discuss this all of a
Tadi sebelah
sudden?
situ.
Unless you have some information to share.
Kayaknya kita tadi kesambar petir memang.
What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." So this refers to you two?
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks.
Oh, kita diterima
Her
nih.
Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Tepe here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
Kita harusnya berdiri di situ tapi kitanya karena kesambar petir jadi.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field
kitanya udah balik lagi ke
Some of
situ.
my friends are recovering there. Last time I
Kitanya
saw
udah balik
them,
lagi
I
ke situ.
promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Putih TP. Oh, itu dia. Aduh, pencet. Masa sih? Tokuda.
Is this a new recruit? Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Tepe, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 Shogunate samurai, and only 1 of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for him at all. I heard he even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take him down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury.
Masa sih?
Even though it burst open again yesterday.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels
Menggiling
cool on the skin and
onikabuto.
acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Ito tidak akan senang
I'll
mendengarnya.
take one. Thanks.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
Ya, wolfhook aja lah. Serahkan bahan yang cocok. Oke, coba kita ngobrol sama mereka dulu. Oh, nggak bisa. Langsung ke TP.
Thanks for your help. Have you decided which dressing to use yet?
Oke. Oh, kita ada ini dua. Kita tapi pakai wolfhook aja.
Oh. Never mind. I guess this was probably the safer option. I may need your help in a moment to change their dressings. Here's hoping this will speed up their recovery. And, thanks for your help gathering the ingredients.
This really hurts when you
Oh,
first
gara-gara
put it on.
pakai wolfhook ya.
It's a standard remedy, but a dependable one. More importantly, thanks for the fresh dressing. Much appreciated.
You may have skimped a little here, though. I feel like I could use some more. I'm dying to get out of this place. I just want to be back on the battlefield with you.
I don't think it works like that. Piling on extra dressing isn't going to make you heal faster. Especially not when you're sneaking off to go train in the middle of the night. You have to cut that out, you know. Thanks again, Teppei. And thanks to our new recruit here. Speaking of training, that reminds me. They should be doing some archery practice down at the training grounds right now. Why don't you take our new recruit to go check it out? It'll be a good chance for them to meet a few more of our platoon and settle in.
You got it. All right, let's move out.
Oke. Kita ngobrol sama mereka dulu.
I wonder when I'll finally be back on the front line.
No one wants the Vision Hunt decree. The Resistance will be victorious.
Ke sini. Nah, ini dia. Latihan memanah yang akan jadi apa namanya? Akan jadi daily commission. Kalau ini kan karena Archon Quest kan bisa langsung ke trigger deh. Kalau kita misalkan bawa dia ini dulu, yuk sini ikut.
The insolent shall be punished.
Wait. Oh. Ayo sini. Oh. Sini. Sini ke sini. Mau menghilang terus ke sini enggak? Nyoba aja gitu. Ke trigger enggak? Triggernya gimana? Au. Nah, dia kesini. Ayo, aduh. Ayo.
Drop your weapons.
Nah, kan dia kesini. Ya kan, ke-trigger.
Oh, another miss. This sucks. Let's see now.
Masih ada tadi anunya Mirror Maiden.
Bullseye?
Nah, itu dia.
Only one hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident
Mana
in these
kitanya?
past few days the practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Woi, kita datang.
Senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat.
Ekspresinya.
And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
Oke.
You got it. We won't let you down.
Ya, harus ganti ke archer dulu. Iya. Oh, 1,5 menit. Kita pakai siapa ya? Oh, kita pakai guru dong. Kan guru kan bos mereka.
Prepare to move out.
Nih, lihat bos kamu. Up. Oh. Hah? Masih. Kalau charge attack-nya nggak pakai nggak elemen, perlu 2 kali. Kenapa nyawaku cuma 100? Jangan-jangan tadi aku kena petir.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible. I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping
Yang namanya
my
Shoji itu kok
and monitoring the external environment.
apa? Posenya tuh aneh. Posenya tuh.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island.
Apakah kita dipancing ke Watatsumi?
Life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the vision hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then,
Terima kasih,
let me show you
TP.
around some other places. Where should we head next?
ATP, tour guide kita.
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army
Wah,
is
ini dia.
attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
Oke. Seorang asing revolusioner. Kalahkan embattled shogunate. Oke.
All right, team.
Oh, di sini ternyata. Oh, di sini ya. Oh, itu dia. Oh, aku kira di Nazuchi. Wah, mana hujan ini? Mantap. Wah, instan hyper bloom gak sih? Wah, instan hyper bloom. Easy.
We managed to hold them off.
Easy.
But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all
Hujan
around the
sangat
perimeter
membantu.
here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics.
Terkejut melihat kehebatanmu. Tadi aja kamu ku selamatin kok. Kumpulkan bahan perbaikan. Bahan apa? Oh, itu. Ih, aku benci yang biru. Nah, aku benci yang biru. Papan dan tali.
Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. Seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
Oke. Kita laporkan ke guru. Lapor ke Pak Guru. Pak Guru. Mister Guru. Oh, jangan-jangan gurunya lagi mana? Di Nazuchi. Nazuchi kah? Ah iya benar. Kayaknya iya deh.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle.
Okay.
The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo SARA is now personally leading the enemy forces. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter.
Kayaknya nanti kita dapat cutscene yang cukup epic.
Turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatara Suna fall to the enemy.
Pergi ke garis depan. Jauh ternyata. Nah, untung yang ini udah dibuka tadi. Ini kayaknya kayaknya nanti adegan yang dimana kita dapat cutscene yang lumayan cukup epic ini nanti. Lah, kok mereka tahu muncul? Ih, kah? Nah, itu dia. Wah. Ini kalian ini ngapain sih? Heran deh. Oh. Dari sekian orang itu kalau kita pakai elemental sight, ternyata yang ibaratnya kayak bisa interact sama kita itu cuma SARA sama guru aja. Ini anu nggak sih? Kayaknya ini di foto bagus deh kayak gini-gini nih. Bisa nggak? Oh, nggak bisa ya? Bisa kah? Atau nggak bisa? Susah sih. Susah sih. Segini mungkin. Apa ini? Pulau bebas maling. Aneh. Sembunyikan karakter. Gak bisa, segini paling dekat. Oke lah, kita langsung trigger aja. Gak ke trigger. Gak ke trigger dong ternyata. Apa sih treasure hoarder? Oh, bagusnya ini kelihatan pasukannya ini juga kok. Nah, gini mungkin. Yes. Tapi kita langsung aja. Wah, ini dia. Cutscene. Cutscene? Bukan ya? Oh, belum. Mau ngobrol dulu.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, he is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong. He means just as much to us. As a member of the Resistance, he's a comrade. I'll never surrender him to you. The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Teppei and the Traveler. What are you doing here? It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, we meet again.
Oh ya, nih kayaknya
This
kita
time, I won't let you
berantem
get
dulu
away.
deh kayaknya.
I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor? What's that?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there is little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think? Will you fight?
Oke. Berantem? Berantem kah? Oh ya. Benar, berarti kita berantem. Oh, ternyata sempat berantem ya.
Remove all threats to eternity by order of the almighty Shogun.
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
Oh, cuma gitu aja. Oke deh.
Propagate!
Let the show begin.
Stand with me! Stop right there!
Astaga. Kita kena electro charge. Oh, berapa kali kita berantemnya?
There's more than one round. Keep it up.
I'll settle this.
Oh, 3 kali. Terakhir ya ini kayaknya. Ya kayaknya ini terakhir deh. Kalau ngelihat bentuknya si Nobushi ini.
Look! That's 2 rounds in a row! The Shogun's army is not invincible! We can win! The soldiers are rallying! Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, Traveler! Germinate! Propagate! Show me what you've got!
No, Barbara.
Okay.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her
Oh, cutscene.
everlasting reign!
Cutscene kayaknya nih.
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
Oke.
Now!
ini dia. Datang. Yes.
Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment.
Calm as the
Semuanya
breeze,
dihil.
my lady.
Wis. Kazuha datang,
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered.
Bedo datang.
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point?
TP ngapa ikut-ikut TP?
In that case, shall we continue our
Waduh,
conversation at the shrine of
Watatsumi
Sangonomiya?
kita.
Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Okay.
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
TP.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there.
TP.
Thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight for the future of Inazuma.
Oh, langsung masuk bagian 3 kah? Oke. Oh, langsung masuk bagian 3. Ternyata. Di mana emang tempatnya? Oh, langsung di sini. Berarti kita kayaknya langsung naik kapal dari situ kayaknya. Maksudnya. Mungkin. Oke, karena mereka semua ada di sini, kita coba aja ngobrol dulu. Kazuha.
On the way here, I happened to learn of the bounty on your head. As expected, you seem to have given them quite the challenge in that regard. I hear also that you witnessed the Raiden Shogun. I trust she's as oppressive as ever.
Sama sadisnya.
Musono Hitotachi. Are there truly those who can withstand it? Perhaps one day we will be able to face her oppression head on. This is the reason I returned to Inazuma.
Oke. Dan kita aja ngobrol Bedu.
I guarantee you, only the Alcor could pull off an ambush as quietly as that. Did we give you a fright? I gotta admit, I was caught off guard myself.
When we dropped you off in Rito, I wasn't expecting Tatarasuna would be the next place I'd see you. But wherever you might end up, you'll always be part of Captain Beto's crew. If you're ever in a tight spot, come and find me. I'll have your back.
Oke, Guru.
Her Excellency never fails us. I must say, I was certainly surprised to look out and see Kazuha joining the fray. It's been quite some time since we last fought side by side. At that time, his friend was defeated in a duel before the throne and executed by the Raiden Shogun. Kazuha came to visit the resistance as he was fleeing Inazuma with his friend's vision. Hard to believe it's been so long.
Okay. Oh, untuk bisa ngambil kulus ya udah. Keren deh. Kulus pertama kah? Oh bukan. Kita bisa sini itu aja lah. Kita nyalakan dulu teleport waypointnya.
We don't need an umbrella. Just pick up the pace.
Oh, ini ada pemandangan. Oke, kita langsung ke tempat yang... kenapa ini tadi? Ya, kenapa ini? Aduh, world quest. Ya, world quest ini kayaknya. Ke-trigger. Aduh. Takdir seorang samurai. Iya. Oh, kamu anu kok ya? Aduh. Sorry. Nah, nih. Paper belum aja dulu.
Let's dance.
Scatter! Get with me! Stop right there!
Api lawan api. Oke deh. Kita langsung saja ke mana itu namanya nih? Ke TP. Babang TP. Babang TP. Oh ya, kita bisa apa? Waduh. Petirnya ngamuk. Sekalian apa namanya? Buka teleport waypoint lah. Kalau nggak apa namanya? Kalau nggak buka teleport waypointnya susah. Pleset. Kok nggak pas? Oke. Nah, udah jauh lebih pas. Oh, ada yang sedang menggaruk. Mana lumayan pula baunya. Oke, kita sudah buka yang di sini. Mana TP? Oh, itu dia. Ini dia TP. Apakah kita bisa langsung ke Watatsumi? Langsung aja. Oke.
Aha, there you are. Good to see you. Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Wakatsumi Island.
Kita kena petir.
And then we'll go meet Her Excellency
Kita
together
kena
from
petir.
there. If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know straight away. That said, you've spent time with the Crux fleet in the past, so I
Katanya
think
sudah
you'll
nggak ada,
probably be fine.
terlempar.
Ready? And away we go.
Katanya di belakang. Oke, kita langsung masuk ke chapter ke mana? Ke act 3 nih berarti. Ya, jauh di sana. Sip, kita langsung saja mengarah ke sana. Itu Liyue kelihatan dari sini, Dragon Spine kelihatan dari sini. Ya, Watatsumi di sana, betul. Mana lagi ya? Apa ya belakang? Oh, bukan ini. Ini apa? Narukami itu kayaknya. Dan itu sepertinya Surumi. Ya, Surumi di sana. Apakah dia bisa dibuka di sini? Oh, enggak ada. Kita sepertinya bisa langsung ke sini aja. Kita kayaknya bisa buka ini sekalian lah. Ya, itu Liyue. Sebelah situ Sumeru. Nah, itu kota Sumeru. Yang ada kayak pohon tinggi itu. Konten nggak kelihatan dari sini. Yep. Mungkin kita bisa mengitari dulu untuk bisa apa namanya ke itu. Ke mana? Patung The Seven ya. Kok berkabut sih di sini? Bukannya harusnya nggak berkabut ya? Kok berkabut di sini? Oke deh, kita coba buka dulu. Halo Zeka, kok nyangkut aku? Halo Zeka, welcome. Emang di sini ini berkabut ya? Oh, karena ini kayaknya. Karena efeknya Suigetsu Pool nih kayaknya. Oke. Ya, kita harus mengitari ini dulu kayaknya untuk bisa ke patung The Seven. Oh iya betul. Karena Suigetsu Pool yang di situ itu yang bikin efek berkabut. Di sini kabutnya hilang. Ya. Aduh, kena perairan lagi. Kena perairan yang dalam, yang dangkal. Lah, kok dangkal? Tuh, ada kabut lagi. Wait. Kenapa malah jadi jauh ya? Nah, ini terang. Nggak dari tadi. Waduh, sayang. Ada teleport. Start jam berapa? Tadi aku start jam berapa ya? Jam 10 kalau nggak salah. Tadi aku start jam 10 kalau nggak salah. Oh iya, kita mau buka waypoint. Patung The Seven. Yap. Ya sini kayaknya memang harus mengitari gini ya. Tapi di sini ini dangkal. Celestia. Oh, agak kejauhan kalau motor yang dari sini agak kejauhan. Hati-hati guys, 4 jam lagi. Biasanya aksesnya bakal ditutup karena mau maintenance. Biasanya jam 5 kan ya. Kok musiknya gini sih? Oh iya benar. Mana sih? Depan situ ya? Tanggung lah, sekalian aja lah kita lari. Membuka patung The Seven-nya. Oh iya, ini kita dapat 1 ding. Yeay, terima kasih bisa untuk gacha Nahida besok. Bukan besok, hari ini. Apa ini world quest? Oh, world quest yang itu orang Sumeru itu ya, kalau nggak salah. Oh, kita bisa buka-buka ini. Puzzle. Ya, ini orang Sumeru ini. Ngapain sih? Tahu-tahu manjat sendiri. Oke, itu dia. Akhirnya bisa kubuka dulu. Yap. Betul. Nice. Oke, di sini. Oke. Kita langsung aja lah ke sana. Nah, ke perumahan itu. Perumahan Watatsumi. Perumahan Watatsumi Permai. Oh iya, itu ada teleport. Mending ku buka aja lah. Ya, kesini sama TP, jadi teringat sesuatu. Ini TP kah? Ya, ini kayaknya TP ini. Oh bukan, Daisuke.
Here we are, the training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
Kita ke tempat Kokomi.
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out.
Oh ya, ada teleport juga di situ. Kita perlu bukanya juga. Sebenarnya cukup unik di sini nih. Tangganya bentuk kerang. Terus terlihat damai. Tempatnya tuh terlihat damai buat Tatsumi. Cuma di bawahnya Kanominya, itu dia yang agak tidak terasa damai.
At the absolute top priority period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great service. Huh? Teppei, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Kawat tulang besi.
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
TP ini yang
You've come a long
banyak
way.
ngasih bumbu
I'm sure you
kayaknya.
must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was that about?
Third party
Not long
supporter.
ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal
Oh,
of
aku tahu ini
supplies.
siapa.
Thanks to them,
Fatui
we can
kayaknya.
finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's
Fatui kah?
army on the front line.
Bau-bau Fatui nih biasanya kayak gini-gini nih.
I am not without my doubts. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army.
Mereka ngasih delusion
Whatever
kan
other
kayaknya.
motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
That's fantastic.
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt decree was first announced. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can be made. However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours. When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end?
Ya gak bakal berakhir lah. Kalau
That's
nggak
the question, and I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up, and neither does the Shogun's. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight. Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the resistance, are you still willing to fight with us?
Ya dong.
Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi Island Special
momen
Operations
ini.
Unit, Swordfish 2.
Oh, ini momennya.
What? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can
Oh,
lead your
ini
team to
momennya yang
victory.
Swordfish 2, Swordfish 2.
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear guard. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please lead them in ridding the area of Ronin.
Oh, langsung diminta bersih-bersih.
Comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every confidence that you will win their trust.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battles you need me to get involved in? I want to make a contribution to the Resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
Okay.
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish 2, but watch this space, because this guy's on his way up!
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out there. Don't push yourself too hard. Well, traveler, let's move out.
Ternyata ini momen Swordfish 2, Swordfish 2. Kan? Swordfish 2. Oke, Kokomi.
From now on, let's fight together.
Oh, udah, cuma gitu aja. TP. Oh,
I'll admit,
TP.
being promoted directly to captain is pretty amazing. But I'm not about to get left behind. I'll see you at the top
TP.
someday soon.
Ya, bertemu denganmu di puncak, betul lah. Kamu duluan TP yang naik ke puncak ya. Oh, di sini. Ini apa sih anunya? Tar. Aku harus tahu. Kan lama kah? Oh enggak, itu dia. Kayaknya nggak sangat lama ya. Cuma ngobrol nih kayaknya nih mereka nih. Oke. Nah, ini dia. Swordfish.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order.
Oh, di
But
situ
I still have
bersih-bersih.
my doubts.
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
Oh, mau nguji.
You mean like a duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. But this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts.
Sekalian
If you can get rid
bersih-bersih.
of them for us, we'll take that as a measure of your strength.
All right, let's show them what you're made of.
Oke, kita ajak ngobrol mereka dulu. Ada kata-kata pengantar.
Show me that you are worthy to lead us.
Oh,
We make no apologies for holding our leader to the highest standard, because at the end of the day, your competence decides whether we live or die.
Oke, kalau begitu. Ini hampir 1:30, belum ada pengumuman apapun. Biasanya kan ada pengumuman di atas tuh. Kalau apa? Misalnya mau ada maintenance atau apa gitu. Tumben aja nih mereka mau ngumpul semuanya.
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course, but still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
Okay.
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure.
Oh, 2
Their
kali
only remaining
bersih-bersih.
stronghold is located at the shallows on the east side of the island. That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up things at the rear.
Oke lah, mungkin ini bakal aku selesaiin besok. Besok malam ini nanti. Tentunya setelah gacha Nahida, lalu ya malam ini nanti lah. Untuk sekarang aku butuh buku. Buku. Sini aja deh. Kita pakai beberapa kondens resin kita. Oh iya, battle pass-nya nggak ada ya. Atau wait. Ini tadi udah. Salah. Ya, gara-gara battle pass-nya udah nggak ada, jadi
Stand with me. I'll protect us. Final war.
aduh.
Scatter.
Aduh.
Spring forth. Let's dance. Hand rocket seal. Propagate.
Kayak gini-gini nih ngerepotin. Ini tukang ngehil kawannya nih. Dragon Strike. Oke. Dragon Strike apa plan attack. Oke. Ih, ngapain sih?
Let the show begin.
Dah. Oh iya ding, ku harus, karena bakal ku pending besok, jadi nanti, jadi bagusnya kita menyalakan Spotify saja. Oke. Setidaknya kita habiskan dulu beberapa ini, apa namanya, kondens. Jadi biar besok bisa bebas gacha Nahida, naikin levelnya. Ya walaupun belum seberapa, tapi akun ini kalau sudah ada Nahida akan sangat lebih mudah dalam explore dan quest-quest. Wow, ngamuk.
Propagate. Our bond is strong. Drop your weapons. You asked for it. Stop right there. Stand with me. Scatter.
Sure.
Go, Barbara, go.
Go Barbara, go. Ini yang di atas ya. Yep. Nah. Wait. Oh, aku kira ada sesuatu yang salah. Aduh, mereka nih.
You're open. You're open.
I'll protect us. This way.
You're open. You're open. Scatter. You're open.
Stand with me.
Wanted to die. Another test subject.
Hands right, Lucia. Drop your weapons.
Let the show begin.
Mana sih? Oh, yang itu, yang ini ternyata nggak kena. Kena barbar sekali gini langsung aura dendronya habis. Ya moga-moga nanti dapat Nahida lah aku, agar hidup jadi lebih mudah. Oh, kita pakai original aja biar pas 80. Oke. Dan kita kondens saja dulu. Sini aja deh. Ya, tinggal 7. Ih. Ada yang harus ambil gak ya? Oh, nggak ada ding. Oke, sip. Sepertinya tidak ada lagi yang nganu. Aku lihat-lihat. Oh, ini sudah bisa naik. Ini juga udah bisa naik. Ntar deh kamu ngasennya ya. Berapa buku? Oh, lebih dari cukup. Untuk bisa menaikkan siapa? Nahida. Oke. Dan yap. Sip, sepertinya untuk hari ini. Loh, apanya yang gede semua? Halo Irize. Apanya yang gede semua? Oke. Ya, dengan ya ini bukan karena Irize-nya baru datang loh ya, bukan. Tapi sepertinya untuk sekarang streamnya akan kuakhiri karena nanti ingat kurang lebih jam 5. Berarti 3 jaman dari sekarang. Biasanya nanti kan maintenance kan. Dan nanti selesainya biasanya ada di jam 10. Biasanya kurang dari jam 10 juga sih biasanya. Oh. Oh, gede semua tuh maksudnya tuh caps lock-nya nyala. Oke lah kalau begitu. Ya, untuk sekarang streamnya akan kuakhiri dan nanti malam berarti kemungkinan aku mulai agak lebih awal jam 8 mungkin. Aku bakal streaming lagi, tapi tapi aku bakal login di 2 akun, jadi akun yang ini sama akun utamaku, karena aku gacha di dua-duanya. Untuk yang akun ini aku gacha Nahida, yang akun utamaku aku rencananya gacha Xianyun. Dan ya untuk yang akun utama tentu saja sembari sambil buka-buka map untuk ambil materialnya, material bosnya dan lain-lain. Ya seperti itu. Jadi untuk malam ini nanti aku bakal login di akun, ya ini akun yang akun yang untuk story, akun kecil ini, dan akun utamaku juga. Oke, jadi begitu saja. Mari kita tunggu kira-kira jam 10 siang nanti untuk untuk patch 4.4-nya. Dan ya, begitu. Oke. Sip, terima kasih. Live streamnya akan kuakhiri sekarang. Terima kasih yang sudah datang, terima kasih yang sudah subscribe, yang sudah like, dan juga yang sudah meramaikan malam ini tadi di live chat. Terima kasih semua atas supportnya. Ini tadi ada beberapa yang tadi siapa saja, ada Reza, ada Irize, ada Zeka, ya ada Lydia juga. Oke, jadi ya begitu untuk hari ini. Terima kasih semuanya. Nanti kita akan ketemu lagi di malam ini nanti. Thank you semuanya. Oke. Aku sign off ya. Bye bye. Selamat istirahat.